Welcome.
You've got dads. Oh, dad is on. Dadmazon, I'm off of your delivery. I did that already. Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Chris. Ah, yes. I remember her as well. They're silly. Those kids are silly. What time is it? 12. Okay. Right. We want to... obtain this boy. Hugo. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature, various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, I'm most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. If I had one thing to take with me on a desert island, it would be a remembrance of things passed A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. I'm assuming that's a book. My turn-ons are muscles. Oh! I wanted to be a movie star when I grew up. My favorite movie genre is documentaries on art history. My ideal date is each of us reading a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. How nice. Wow, this is gonna be a very, what's the word? Looks like this guy's gonna be very... proper? No, that was more like the other guy. Very literally focused. I spend a lot of time thinking about... Oh, wait, nope. There. What do you never leave at home about? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about worrying that people are against e-readers. Who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Aww. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, this is taking a while to load. That was a lot of assets then, I guess. This is gonna be an interesting first date. I navigate Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Wanna hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me and oh my goodness. Can I like read that? Or is it gonna read it for me? It might read it for me. Uh-oh. No, wait. Okay, I gotta read it. I'm so glad you messaged. I'm going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it. And I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle of school class. I need as much help as I can get. Oh, it's the middle school class. Oh dear. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. You know, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Now the real question is, am I up for the task? Yes, because I want this dad, boy, teacher guy. I want him. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you?
Aww.
Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Everyone sucks. No self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I don't remember. It was so long ago. We probably rode dinosaurs to class and bartered for lunch with the tiny skulls of the animals we had slain. You probably had to walk uphill in the snow both ways too, huh? And we liked it. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You got to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? Last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? Nah, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vegas sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What are you worried about? Well, are you worried that a whale is gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart? Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there.
Yes.
Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of the ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddled around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wit's end.
I don't know.
Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed, and most of the kids won't stop screaming. As I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Oh.
Great, well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens. We're all sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for a moment and stare at Hugo. They then go back to texting. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. The glasses start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive staple packets of paper to each kid. These I do at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asks them to sit quietly for 10 minutes and to think about the Great Barrier Reef. That's cheeky and clever. I like it. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
Oh.
We just did a unit on the old man and the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Oh.
It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments, while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly coloured fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. Oh?
Hmm.
That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand to up to 30 times in size? Whoa.
Hey.
Their spines are venomous too. Nature's hardcore.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
Hmm.
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. Oh? And they just, like, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless as long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them?
Oh.
Tissue necrosis. Oh. Cool.
Oh.
Nature's wild. Man, you guys seem to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there?
Oh.
That one? Yeah, that's the...
Oh.
Yeah. Did you know that...
Oh. Hmm?
This is a tricky one. This is one of the trickiest things I've done.
Hmm? Oh.
I'm playing it for the gag here.
Oh.
Good one. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies of the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around to see Hugo again. He is gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast... Hey, Crystal! In the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow.
Ah.
I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to do the middle one. We can learn a great deal from the operation. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. That's a very astute point, Finn. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. Hey, Hollis. Daddy playing Daddy Game Pog. Hollis! Ah! Oh yeah. Ignore that. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plants those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Are you kidding me? Already? Okay, just gonna choke on my own. Crystal, you have too many points. Too many points. Too many points. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Finn? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me and my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, and horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Thank you for thy blessing. Oh my god. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank, with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I get a little carried away sometimes. Wait. The girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that?
Oh.
Our backpack's usually that wet. Hold on. Susan? Susan, get back here! Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Wanna tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. Oh, thanks for the hydration. I mean, hydrate. Thank you for the liquids. Yummy. Maybe not that one. Maybe the middle one. I had a bug go down for that once. He came out a changed man. Said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher, you can't tell me what to do.
Hmm?
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Yuko for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands on a wet slab. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Sweet man,
Yuko leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Oh.
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks. Sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surrounding us.
Yes.
Yes! Look over there. Hugo points at some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. Oh,
Ah.
that's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones.
Hey.
Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth. Can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Wow. Man. We thought we had it hard.
Hmm.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. Oh, however many thousands of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Oh.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. My dad would like this person. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll never be able to grow or change as a person. That is true. Okay, I agree with that. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Penguins! Do we get to see the penguins?
Hmm.
Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yeah. Penguins! A group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Huh?
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins to see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around.
I don't know.
I'll create a distraction. Distraction. Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, everybody, everybody. I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards Hugo. There's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey! The gal whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here! Neither can you. I try to walk over to the gal, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the gal still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even gonna go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. The unknown fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. I think back to the time I released all of the feeder mice from the pet store. It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster. Molly, you know, life can be cruel. Money. Give me money. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal. We move and shake on our agreement, where I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Wait, minigame! Oh hey, a sneak peek at Molly. Penguins did not escape. I saw no penguins escaping today.
Drive that team.
Why were there birds that got money? How did 3 penguins escape? I didn't let any escape. Bribery works. Alright. Phew, glad that's over. Just in time. Yeah, just in time too. Looks like he is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Hey!
And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin in your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
Huh?
What? Just... I'll pay you later. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose so that they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly. Finn, did you just bribe a child? Listen, man. We've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not... I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside.
Hey!
Hey Finn, thanks so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Hey!
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I like him. Uh-oh. No. Not the yard. How did it turn into a stretch? Teacher Daddy. Yes, Mia. Teacher Daddy. He's hot. They're all hot. Let's face it, they're all hot in their own ways. I walk in. No, no more yawn. No more. Okay, maybe one more. I like teachers. I also like teachers. I had a crush on a couple of my teachers in school. That... No one hears a word of that ever again. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. Okay, but same. Hell yeah!
Huh.
What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How's the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Dad!
We've all been there. Help! I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw.
Yes.
You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no. Penguins were stolen thanks to the Valiant Amanda. No. Words! Amanda. No penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though.
Eh?
I'm surprised he helped complete our covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes.
Oh.
You mean taking my nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father.
Gold star for good behavior.
Hell yeah. Look, love you. Oh, love you too. Theft. No theft.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Holy okay. Hey, it's Matt. Hey, Finn. What are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing it. Poker, I hardly know it. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games, and I figured I should send an invite your way. Yes, young Dream Daddy. Sup? That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have bought something.
Hey.
What was that? Hey man. Crap, I should have bought something. No worries, it's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. Oh. We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover over the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Finn, glad you could make it. So am I. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker.
Well,
Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs.
Yeah.
Joseph is basically... This is basically my... teething? This is basically my teething. I'm giving back to the community.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks.
Yeah.
Guess who's bought Pigs and Blanket? Not Craig.
Oh.
Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's just get the game going.
Nice.
We all take a seat at the table, and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple of rounds go by easily, as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's talent, like Matt will scratch his ear.
Hey.
Hey! Ryan adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie.
Aw.
Now wait a second.
Oh.
And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's me.
Hmm.
What's Joseph's talent? Everything. Literally everything. The man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side.
Oh.
See? You can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert?
Hmm.
Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I want to date you! Why can't I date you? I think he'd wipe the floor of us if he actually tried.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it.
Oh.
Robert, is that a flip phone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey.
What are you, a drug dealer now?
Thank you for the follow, Gothic Kenzie. Hello. Welcome to Dream Daddy. And also welcome to the Sunrays, because you are now one. I wasn't prepared for that. Hello. Although your name doesn't sound very body, I need to check. So could you type, like, anything at all? So that I know you're not a bot? Because I have to ban bots, because they get, bad. Okay? Are we cool with that? You can like afterwards, I promise. Crystal, shut! Just, like, type hello or something, right? That'd be nice. I'll wait for you to do that. I'm gonna continue playing now.
What are you, a drug dealer now?
Hey.
Yeah. What do you need? Horse? Speed? Tiana Johnny's?
Oh.
I can get you the street stuff easy. When you're looking for something exotic or a designer that's maybe 72 hours in a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow. But someday. Oh, I think I'm good. Right.
Oh.
But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet, and this is my backup until I get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know. But they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them.
Huh?
Oh, I'm hungry now. Oof. I don't know, if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn.
Dude.
If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times.
Oh.
Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby.
Oh.
There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in on her and she had tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked. But then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories?
Ah.
Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life. And there is already. Can we just get back to the poker and not talk about poop?
Nice.
Matt deals another hand, and we quickly forget about the poop. We ran out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Greg's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. On Scout Trip, chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
Hey.
I can see it now. Pierce the cow with chips. Yo, a Pierce the Bow reference! That's awesome! I got a bit happy about that one.
Hey, yeah.
Pierce the Veil, it's a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. We all look at Matt, confused.
Hey.
It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses.
Oh.
How's the shop nowadays?
Oh.
Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work at the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate.
Hey.
If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. It's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
Oh.
Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all his chips and has taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards.
Ah.
So, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. I'm saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral.
Hi.
Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, bright guy. Deal the cards, bright guy. Are you guys sure you wanna...
Hi.
You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So, I know what you might be thinking. Robert puts his old workhorse up for grabs, his only mode of transportation, at times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps, but it didn't last long though. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gao, in the back room of a Shenzhen tea house, on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone, clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Zhaozu Park, and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back up to American soil. And in those 3 years I saw the greatest depths of human fear, loved deeper than I ever had, and lost many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how to die. It's not like this.
Hey.
So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. All I have, and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face, intently searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold. Everyone erupts. Fine, fine, the whiskey's yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing, or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys. Next week.
Oh.
You got it.
Bro.
I'll be there. Sure thing. This has been very relaxing, and I sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight.
Hey.
Keep working on that poker face, Finn. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Man, I want friends to do poker. Nah, hello. I should probably just skip through these. Because I've done them before.
Yeah.
There's no name on this box. Why don't you just cancel your order and just do as you wish with these?
Right.
Whoa, really? When I said I was ordering my own, I was just doing a bit. Sure, knock yourself out. Just don't let them stink up the place when they start to go south. Wait, will they really start to stink? Is that a thing? I guess we'll both know soon.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, it's the tea party. Yeah, I'm lazy. I don't want to go for all that. I'll just not do them. They're optional anyway. How long have we... Oh, plenty of time. I really thought a lot of time had passed. Alright, we can probably go on a second date with Hugo then. Yeah, alright. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I type a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin's still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops, sorry. Meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. I type back. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. Let me get back to you after class ends. I stand up from the computer and stretch. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap. I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for the background noise. I got this ordnate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor bondage gear. Maybe this is the ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. I'm jarred awake by a Dadbook message from Hugo. I get off work in a little while, and I continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. I fumble out a reply. Yeah, so am I. Hugo and I work out the details, and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school? Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend off for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy. That ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives, little bit of fig jam.
Ugh.
Yeah, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now, I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Manchego? Please leave. I walk into a quaint French diner, and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day? Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers.
Oh.
Ellen started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? Those ones, yeah. But the reports are just the sensationalists. News media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents as usual.
Eh.
At least I hope. Yikes.
Hmm.
Right now, I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our order for the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, just please put cheese in my mouth. And recommends us some wine. Do you two want a scorecard for trivia? That's trivia? Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Ah.
We'd love to play, right, Finn? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Finn! Holy shit, hello! I turn to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table and greet us. Hey guys, you all here for the old question and answers game?
Oh.
Yep, we come every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese.
Hey.
Provolone 2, lost in New York. Provolone 2, lost in New York, have been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too, and that raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter.
Hey.
You guys gonna try and give us a run for our money?
Hey.
We'll see what we can do. I will destroy you. I will raise your homesteads and burn your crops, salting the earth in my wake. You'll look up to the sky and ask for an uncaring God why you have been forsaken. You will hear nothing in return. Listen, I just wanted to see what you said. Okay, it was a joke. It was a joke. Why you gotta be so serious? We'll see if we can, well, what we can do to not hurt your feelings too bad. The cheese will taste so much better with a side of victory. Hugo and I bump fists. Tag team champions. Ah. We'll have to think of a good team name. But I think this will be fun. Good luck. Brian, Matt, and the daughters head back to the table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? There are so many names here, and there's only a few that I like. Havati like it's 1999. That'll do just nicely. The waitress comes by with our cheese board, and we reveal it in its glory. Already, I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide into dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a foot. They use a lot of big words. A full sassier. That crisp, topped with honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raised his glass at me.
Ah,
Cheers to cheese. Hey, hey! A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frantic energy of a radio DJ. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I just like alliteration. More cheers. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me.
Hey!
Haha, I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much.
Hey!
More jokes, classic Quizmaster quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right?
hey,
Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque insect-like creature? Yes? This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not... Okay. Hey, this is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Other notable sites include Isengard and Mirkwood, and Rivendell. And what is the Elvish name for this continent? Let's cheat with time powers.
Wrong answer. Correctamundo.
Endor. I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings. I mean, I watched it, I just forgot. Oh, wait, this is literature. Oh, I haven't read the books. It's all gonna be in the books. I don't know anything. Thankfully, I have time powers. Let's go! Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? I thought it was a woman that made Tarzan. Huh.
Rongo.
That's okay. I have time powers.
Rongo.
Alright. This is fine. I'm getting a perfect on this, whether it kills me or not.
Correct.
I should have just gone with my gut instinct. That's the one I wanted to choose first. Edmund Dantes is better known as this man.
Wrong.
I don't know. Is it the obvious one?
Wrong.
No, it wasn't the obvious one. So it's the Count, right? The Count of Monte Cristo?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The Quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh. But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of the deliberating dairy allergy? Or, you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie. Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. Next round is cinema. I'm going to get every question right and destroy the other team. Because I have time powers! Also, I miss the music. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days. Days on end, because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay?
Oh.
I think it's just his character. I hope. How's your cinema?
Ah.
Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. That's an interesting one.
Ah.
It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, who does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Did I promise? I don't remember.
Wrongo.
Fuck. The father?
Wrongo.
The mother. I'll get one of these questions right. There we go, it was the mother. What entertainer makes a fourth wall-breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? I haven't watched... Wait, have I? I don't remember. I would definitely remember both of these. Whoever this is?
Incorrect.
Wait, did he say that was right?
Incorrect.
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 I will get this right. Wait, so it really was? Is it Charlie Sheen?
Incorrect.
Oh my god, really? That hasn't aged well.
Correct.
Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? The Shining, right? No. Poltergeist? Poltergeist.
Correct.
Yeah! I know horror movies! Let's go! It's literally the only thing I know! Ah! I need to watch more stuff. Anyway. Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. I look over to their table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I look over to Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. And the next category is wrestling. I don't know anything about wrestling. This is all gonna be guessing. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm.
Oh.
Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I'd love to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Please. It has been so long since I've been held.
I am sad.
I am sad. Hi, Eli.
Oh, you corrected my name. I'm proud of you. Happy noises.
I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them.
All right.
Let's start the quiz. Remember, this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. It's my birthday. Oh my god, happy birthday! Eli, as a special commemorative birthday present, aside from the fatty thousands, because I don't want to do those, you can choose any redeem for free. Just tell me what redeem you choose. No points necessary. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve. What was this? Wait, question 1. Oh. Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE.
Hey,
Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes? The enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the ringmaster.
oh,
That is correct. Points to Avati like it's 1999.
oh.
Next question. The city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania.
Oh,
Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for this his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York, at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
Correct.
Another correct answer for Harvati, like it's 1999. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kind of hot. Ooh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match to WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up more excited than I've ever seen him.
yes.
Chavo versus Kane.
Incorrect.
Oh, sorry, Bucko, but that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28.
I'm not angry.
No,
I'm
that's
just
absolutely
disappointed.
wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one chokeslam and pinned him for the free count. I will not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair.
Oh,
Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get his encyclopedia knowledge of wrestling? Can you read to me, Kara? Hey! No one ever chooses that. No one ever chooses that. Yeah, you'd have to choose a book or a page site or something. Something I can read. But yeah, I can read to you. Just give me a link. I'd have to tell me when you have the link to what you want me to read, or yeah, I can read. Yep. I totally forgot that was a redeem. No one ever chooses it. Okay, cool. If you have a link to something, you can link it in the chat to me, or you can just say what it is and I'll find it. It's up to you. Just make sure you tell me if you're before you link it, because I need to give you permission for the link. Cool. Wow. Oh, I already read that. How'd you know so much about wrestling?
Eh,
Oh, you just pick up stuff. That is not something you just pick up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the Quizmaster. Alright. Looks like we're down to the final category, and it's close. It's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Brian and Matt, high five. And Havarti like it's 1999. Whoopsie. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmencita and Daisy all playfully give us thumbs down and stick their tongues out. I ate a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I could never take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. Haha, I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Birds? Birds, right?
Wrong.
What? I am stupid! Cats?
Wrong.
Alright. Fish.
Wrong.
Dogs, apparently. Oh, canine. Really? Huh.
That's right.
What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? Zonkey. Did I save? I think I saved.
Correct.
Type of American Weevil. Huh. Who knew? Can you read me A Valentine by Edgar Allan Poe? I can do that. Alright. We're putting Dream Daddy on hold. I have a link, but not sure if it'll work. Okay. Hold on. Hamid at Eli. I will pause the recording. What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? It's gotta be polar bear? Thank you, Kara. No problem.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Incorrect.
Alright, it ain't platypus. Platypus is usually like the all in all for everything, so I had to guess. Canadian beaver? Because I haven't heard of that one.
Incorrect.
Alright, it's an otter. Otters have very thick fur, apparently. Now I want to touch one.
Correctamundo.
Alright, I'm just gonna come around and collect your scorecards and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The Quizmaster goes back to the tally up the score. I pick at what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker, with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. So, what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black. Walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. That's funny. I like that. Bold, but I like your style.
Hey,
You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the Quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey everybody, we've had a great night. Lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back. A little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. By a landslide, the winner of tonight's contest is Havarti like it's 1999. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where Phil nominal service is. God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. I motion for Hugo to go get the gift card, and he shyly slinks out of the booth to grab it. He pauses for a moment and gives the Quizmaster a hug with a few pats on the back. Goodness gracious, I hate it when that happens. We're fine. This is fine. The Quizmaster sobs, just a little. Hugo makes a victory lap back to our table and gives me a high five. Havarti like it's 1999 is unstoppable. Oh, wait, that's him. Havarti like it's 1999 is unstoppable. Havarti like it's 1999 is great. May Havarti like it's 1999 reign for 1,000 years. Hey, great work, guys. You did awesome. Will we be seeing Havarti like it's 1999 again next week? I look over at Hugo, who smiles. Maybe so. We make a pretty good team, huh, Hugo?
Ah,
Hugo blushes. Hugo and I walk back toward our cul-de-sac, basking in the glow of our win. Oh, good. Finally. Sorry about that. I forgot to actually disable the chat bans. Whoops. 2 of 4 have returned. I am so sorry. Basking in the glow of our win and nursing our cheese-filled bellies. Man, we crushed it in there. Finally, enduring the screams of young children for years on end has paid off. I will take my half of this gift card and use it to purchase many, many air fresheners for my car, which Ernest refuses to stop vaping in. I think I'll use my half to buy at least 2 tire pressuring gauges to place in different parts of my garage. You never know when you're going to need one, and I prefer to have them within my arm's reach. A fine plan. Shame about the one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's got to be a story there.
oh.
What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think you pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself? Oh, it's just stuff I know. It's probably gonna be a no, but ask again. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school. As long as you have. It's embarrassing. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs.
Oh.
Alright, if you really want to know. Damn it.
There we go.
Just follow me. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside of his house, and his house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art.
Hey.
Welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. His house is actually spotless. I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Hugo flips the switch, and I finally understand. curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls, along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. I'm speechless. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. It's, this is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what I'm cooking?
Oh.
I think the line is, it's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's so cool how passionate you are about this.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, I really, really like wrestling. He's pushing so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Looks like Ants just got home. He is yelling in from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate.
Ah.
I told you those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ants comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them so they're having sex with each other. Ants gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ants leaves. Then a moment later, pops his head back in the room. And your stupid friend. Ant storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo warily runs his hand through his hair.
I don't know.
Sorry about him, and sorry that I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess.
Oh.
I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ants does a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than a teacher dad. My ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ants eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Hey, you love him and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so.
Ah.
Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch.
Oh.
I suppose it's getting kind of late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon. I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me more, some more about it next time. Hugo smiles.
Hey.
That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. I love him. He's adorable and I love him. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading.
Eh?
I don't. This book is all pictures.
Ugh.
And even then my patience is being tried.
Ugh.
Did you get to eat all of the cheese your little heart desired? I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner? Hash browns! Okay. Toast dipped in egg! Alright. Blueberry pancakes! Well, only if you'll help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler. And also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now, tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside of the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figured she would probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade.
That That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
Nice. I gave him goosebumps, guys! Goosebumps! It's a beautiful night, and the air smells so fresh, so I decided to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate, and wide, walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team's playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar isn't usually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love of the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off in the middle distance. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take the seat anyways, and she finally notices me. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh. Will you walk a girl home? I have sympathy for Mary, but it's hard to muster the energy to give her any more of my time tonight. But hey, money can solve this problem. How about I call you a cab, Mary? Whatever you say, cowboy. It takes me a while to figure out how to call a cab from my phone without Amanda's help. But soon enough, one is on its way. Mary leans against the doorframe, forlorn, while waiting for the cab to arrive. I try to make small talk, but I can't think of anything to say. Eventually, I drift back into the TV. I drift back to the TV in the corner and soak up a little more of the game. It's not too much longer before I notice Mary is starting to leave. We give each other a nod as she walks out the door. I ain't stupid. I ain't getting
Welcome.
into any of that trouble.
You've got dads.
Oh. One of those is new. I've done that. Interesting. I'm not stupid. If I try to do the last date, it's gonna go to overtime. So we're gonna leave it off there for Dream Daddy. Though I have enjoyed this. We're switching to Shovel Knight. I am a compulsive saver and will continue to be a compulsive saver. Next time we should cure our teacher daddy, I guess. Boop. By the way, I heard that there's some kind of connection between Joseph and Robert or something. I'm curious about that, and I might research it, because I want Robert's ending, his real ending. I kind of want to complete this game, but I know I have to talk to Joseph to do that, so we'll see. Anyways,